Can you believe that it has been 6 years? Well, tomorrow will be 6 years of Dub Life every Sunday. And here's the next one.
It's Dub Life every Sunday afternoon. It's Dub Life, Natalie and Kaya too. If you ride the horse, say make sure you squeeze it tight. It's Dub Life tonight.
Safety.
That's right. 6 years of Sunday episodes, Dub Life, Life of the Dubs, vlogs, something. Sunday, almost always at noon Eastern. Sometimes I release them early for our friends internationally to get to see them before they go to sleep. It just depends. Sometimes I mess up and have it scheduled to release early, which is what happened a couple weeks ago. I just picked the wrong time zone. I was in a rush. But here we are. And what episode is this? This is 209. And we are well over, I think we're at like 310 of Sunday vlogs. So 209 of Dub Life, titled series. But we're over 300 episodes of the Sunday vlog. 6-year anniversary, maybe a little closer to like 320, I don't know. I know some folks in the comments will know. One of the things I did, we're going to start this episode off by just reflecting a little bit on Dub Life for the first 10 or so, 15 minutes, and then we'll have a regular episode after that. But I had a community post and asked some folks what were their favorite episodes of Dub Life, their favorite memories. And I specifically wanted to see things that were from like the first year of Dub Life, because a lot of you have been watching for at least since COVID, or for the first 4 or 5 years. But that first year of Dub Life, there's probably a lot of folks that have not seen a lot of the stuff that happened. There's a lot of silly stuff that happens in that first year of Dub Life. And so I wanted to see people's thoughts and memories. So I've actually taken some clips of some of the first 50 episodes of Dub Life. And then I am going to show you a little clip from the fire sale episode. Because really you can think about my journey on YouTube, pre-fire sale, post-fire sale. If you're not familiar with the fire sale, in late 2020, my collection was way too big and I wasn't enjoying it at all. And similar to what I just did with a rearrange and putting things in tubs, so this time I just had to get rid of stuff. I had no room anywhere. No room in the garage, no room in the attic. And this is before Natalie and Kaya, and so it's just me in the house and still no room. It was ridiculous. And I had to make a change. I just had to make a change. And at that time, the COVID boom was well in effect. Collectibles were hot. And I was attempting to complete all the Hot Toys that had ever been made. I mean, that's a stupid thing to try to do. I had basically every Mezco figure that had been made, every Figuarts figure, every Mafex figure. I was a completist on a lot of expensive things. Now, previous to this, maybe 2018-ish, I got rid of like all my Marvel Legends and all my Funko and that kind of stuff. But this was the big one. This was the big one. And at the time, I was just going to focus on some other things. And we'll get to that in a minute. But so from the point I made that decision and used that money for good reasons, paying off cars and houses and things for parents and things for friends, that kind of stuff, good reasons. That's also the same week that really Natalie and I met and she came over for the first time and all that. So that's kind of like an important line. So pre-fire sale, which is episode 110, we're going to jump to that, and post. Most people are familiar with the post stuff, with they've only seen me with family and so forth. But I wanted to focus on the first 50 episodes and just show you a few that people called out that were funny, enjoyable, whatever. Now, what you're not going to see on this is any of the Dragon Con episodes or MomoCon or Toylanta or Frankenson, even Castle Dub. Castle Dub is much later than what we're going to be talking about here. Those are easy to find by title. You can find my Joe Fest or Joe Lanta or Toylanta or ICCC. Oh, that's pretty easy to find if you want to go find it. These are things that'd be a little harder to find and you've maybe heard about. So let's get into it and talk about some of my favorite moments from the first 50 episodes of Dub Life. All right, episode 2 is where we're starting. The first episode of Dub Life is really just me introducing that I travel for work and travel vlog. But episode 2 is the first time you see David. And actually in episode 2, David talks a fair amount. The character of Silent David had not yet emerged. But episode 2 is where David and I spend a lot of time together. It's called Swap Meet Kaiju. I don't remember why I named it that. We must have went to Pendergrass. But the highlight of that is at the end of the episode, David and I go to like 15 GameStops, something like that. They're having a clearance sale. And they have something like an additional 75% off clearance. Plus you can have the bag sale and save 50% on some absurd sale where things are really, really cheap. And we are stupid and buy a lot of nonsense. And I'll just show you a clip from that so you can see it.
How did this happen? How did this happen? Well, we finished Waffle House. We are back at the house. So David and I are going to show you what exactly just happened. So, you had some mystery minis you just threw in there. What are those, Deadpool keychains? Mm-hmm. That were on the GameStop sale for cheap. I got a Headpool one. So, we've got this Harley Quinn print that was free. Somebody gave it to us. Will you move that out of the way for me, Dave? Let's go through all this stuff. David picked up, not those towels, Pixel Pals. He picked up the Paladin, Ermac, Bullseye. I picked up that Kaiju. That was one of the main things I was trying to pick up. Disney Store Iron Man Mark 50. I got some comics here, a few of my pull, and 4 blind bags from The Walking Dead. David picked up this for some reason. Mr. Meeseeks Box O Fun.
I can't take it anymore. I just want to die.
Got that. He got the Archangel. I got a Wonder Woman beanie. David got this, was that Shredder? We got an Imphy's Nest 3 3/4. 2 Mr. Mixes Pitalik, which were like $2. This, an Olaf comforter, blanket, throw, Afghan, I don't know. Bendy and the Ink Machine, Boris the Wolf. Starscream and Rodimus Prime, the G1 Walmarts. David picked up 6 of the 12-inch Deadpool. Show us Olaf. Oh, look how sweet. I don't know why that came home. A Cherry Coke Zero. AA batteries. A chocolate pie and a honey bun. I got that Hulk smashing Loki, the Spider Hulk. For some reason, I got this Pikachu. I got my sister this Patronus. Dude Love, SH Figure Arts Bulma. David bought those shoes. I got this Finn Balor entrance grades, if I can find the button and not knock everything over. We like that. I got the full wave of these Thundercats Funko Savage World figures. That Moomerall was a challenge. We saw it broken at 3 different places. I got my sister these 2 new Harry Potter Q-Figs. I got my sister this Brienne Rock Candy and this Bowtruckle. I don't remember this, but I picked up a Flash door and a Thor door. I got these SH Figure Arts stands. I got this Joust messenger bag for, I don't know why. This Multiverse Aquaman 2-pack. Gamorrean Guard. 5 of the 6 new Vintage Wave. Like I said, no Ant-Man. And then 4 Porgs.
Now, next we go ahead a couple months, and it is the episode 10 called Fork in the Road. And again, this is another episode with David where we are going to, we try to go to Steel Collectibles, and they're closed. And so David uses the phone and finds another place called Dr. No-Nos or Dr. Nose or something like that. Comics that we end up going to that I don't have the best opinion of. And, well, something interesting ensues. We learned why it's called Dr. Nose, because it means no, don't spend money here. It's just, all right, here's the easiest way to put it. You see me talk about the new Diamond Gallery statues that are good. They're like $45 most places, $50 I think at GameStop, and they're good. Like I have that Thor one with the eyes lit up, all of that. Those same statues here, $60. So they're 20% higher than GameStop. That's awful. You heard me talk, I think last episode of Double Life or recently, about comic stores got to change their practice because they're competing with bigger players now. You can't be 20% higher than every other store and expect to succeed. Now this store is big and has a lot of statues and comics and games, and maybe they're making a lot of money on game nights and Magic, Friday Night Magic and things like that. But I'm not buying anything here. There's no reason for me to come back to the store because they're just way overpriced. So, I mean, it's nice layout. It's got a lot of comics. I mean, if you're really looking for a very specific, they had a bunch of the blind bag Walking Dead comics open, but they were not, I mean, $20 each, you know, I mean, come on. And then they do seem to get the Walking Dead mega box and sell the pieces individually, which there was a figure I don't actually have. One of the few Walking Dead figures I don't have, but I'm not going to pay the price they want to charge. So that's No-Nos. Games and Square. Don't let them touch you in the No-No Square. Don't do it. Let's go to Steel Collectibles now. And we're never going to get to Mountain Man, apparently. We heard a weird noise, so we stopped to see what... Oh. That's a bar right there! So my guess is Dr. No-No was not pleased that we said their prices suck. And they ran out and put a fork in my tire, which is now hissing. Fortunately, we were directly across the street from a Goodyear. Forking it? Look at that foolishness. Listen to it. That is no good. Our next episode is episode 16. It's titled Sushi with the Oreos. I think this is the first Royal Rumble episode that is on camera. I think this happened 3-4 times. Royal Rumble episodes are always very fun. And for this one, Steve and David and Drew are all over. And I'm realizing that this is the first time David actually met Steve or Drew. And it is for a Royal Rumble game. And if you're not familiar with the way we play Royal Rumble, when people are available to do it, you pay for a number, 1 through 30. And, you know, so $1 or whatever, $5, whatever the game may be. And if the number, like number 3 is Hulk Hogan, and Hulk Hogan wins WrestleMania, you win the money, you win the pot. But to make it more fun, where it's not just all or nothing, we have all kinds of little side bets, similar to what happens now with like FanDuel and things like that. We were doing that before. So there's punishment bets and there's extra bets. So it's, for instance, if your character gets thrown out in less than 10 seconds, you might have to do a challenge, or you may win $10, right? There's all kind of little things, little rules every time. Usually, they're a bit more of a punishment, so here's some of that.
This makes me so happy right now. Brian
Challenge number 1
is going
I have
to
to spray
take...
myself in the face with the bidet for 5 seconds.
That's exactly correct. All right.
And I want the world to know that at least 2 dumps have been taken right here within the last 30. I think it's going on Instagram as well. That's what's happening.
Yes.
Are you ready, David?
I've been ready.
You need to angle down a little bit, Steve.
Yeah, I've been ready for this.
Oh, I'm going. 1, 2, 3, go.
All right, You could use your imagination here. What does that look like?
Stupid.
So, stay tuned for this.
The boogeyman. Coming to get you. Hello, ladies.
Oh, yes, yes! Oh, my goodness! Oh! Oh! What's happened? Oh, my goodness! Well, hold on. Let me put it where it belongs. There you go. Hey, winner!
We jump ahead to episode 26, which is a WrestleMania episode, another episode with Drew coming to visit. And in this episode, we meet a very long-time member of Dub Life who doesn't make appearances anymore. Not gone, tucked away, not gone, but doesn't make appearances anymore. And that's episode 26, WrestleMania 35.
Oh, but it's possible maybe it all has to be plugged in, too. I could have a consecutive power strip. Plug that thing in the head, hold the head in your hand, see what happens. What do we think, Victoria? Is it going to work?
No!
Oh, hot pants!
All right, enough goofing around.
Because it could be one of those things where if it's interrupted,
Yeah, maybe.
it's not good. Come on, wizard! Come on, wizard! What did you do? Just spank it on the booty and it started working? You gave it a little spank.
I gave it a little cut.
How does that make you feel? You don't like it, do you? You're standing as far away as possible from it.
He's made up.
It's going so well. Time for the big reveal, Drew. Let's see if it works. The all-seeing, all-knowing Zoltan.
Let's see if I can.
Come on.
Make him wake up.
I gotta give him a little time. Oh!
Once again, the all-seeing Zoltan
Yes.
consults the spirit world to reveal what is yet to come. You are thinking of something. I see it. The answer
This is tremendous.
not what you would think, nor hope. Beware! The great Zoltan sees what is to be. Use this knowledge wisely.
Well, this is one of the greatest days of all times.
The day of
Yes. David is scared of the wizard and he hides. Look, he put a cover on.
Moving ahead, an episode that a lot of people know about, episode 35, Birthday Biscuits. This episode is Josh's birthday, and he loves Papa Jack's biscuits. Those of you that have seen our episodes here over the years knows he loves those. And I decided to surprise him. Now, Josh lives in Ohio, and I live in Georgia. That's not easy to do. And so I drove up and surprised him with biscuits on his birthday live stream. And the way I threw the scent off was I had pre-recorded vertical video on my phone of like GameStop with James and Papa Jack's and like different things, and we're posting them as stories like that's what I was doing in my day, so that if he looked at Instagram he would not think anything of it. But in reality I was driving up to Josh and I surprised him on his live stream with biscuits. Next clip, we'll be in his house.
Oh snap. Our dog is on fire right now. I swear I just heard someone knock at our door. I think. Nope. It's just them across the street still moving their stuff. God. Can you say he's a hot dog? Dog on fire? Wait, am I muted? No, I'm not. Okay. Oh yeah, someone is knocking at our door. Hold on, chat. I'll be right back.
Chat, I'll be right back.
Oh my god, I had no idea. I swear to God, I had no idea.
What the?
There's some biscuits.
What is this?
A Stone Cold.
Did you know?
I swear to God, I did not know.
I brought you some biscuits.
Did I know?
No,
I
brought you some biscuits.
Oh my God! What is going on right now?
It's your birthday. You didn't think it. You requested biscuits.
Look at chat.
There's biscuits.
Are they going crazy?
Yeah. Sorry, dude. I didn't. So I looked out the window. I didn't see anybody. I thought they were moving.
I was down the road a smidgen. What the hell? You don't want the biscuits?
Oh no! I'll take biscuits, bro. Holy F.
I have biscuits.
Wait. Did you save your story from earlier?
Oh yes.
What was it?
Now it makes sense. He said something about you wish me happy birthday, but it was from his toy room.
Look who I found. He doesn't want these biscuits. Can you believe it? You've seen all the trouble we've gone through today.
Yeah, apparently now, yeah.
T and the B. Let me put my car not just in the middle of the road. I'll be right back.
I'm staying here tonight, by the way, just somewhere.
Yes, that's exactly what it was. It was speechless. I wish he would have recorded so everyone could have seen my face.
I opted for the Stone Cold over the recording.
Yes, that was definitely more of an impact.
And I mean, put it in the mouth type of thing.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Oh, goose. Now we move ahead. Episode 41 and 42, that is Get Geeked Expo Part 1 and 2. This is a very epic road trip where David, Steve, and I go to Michigan to a convention. I think back on it, I guess there just wasn't as many conventions in our area as there was back then. I mean, this is 2019 maybe, I think, summer of 2019 probably, because we drove all the way to Michigan, and it was to meet the guy that played Shredder in the Ninja Turtles movies and 3 of the suit actors. It's supposed to be all 4 of the suit actors, and we got them to sign our skateboard. And for some reason, we drove to Michigan to do that. Now they're kind of around quite a bit, but that's what we did. But this is the episode that these 2 episodes have Steve scenarios, a little different from a challenge where Steve has to do different things to earn things. But it's also, we all brought one single action figure with us, and it's when I have Blob and I don't have hands. It's the Build-A-Figure Blob, Marvel Legends, and I don't have his hands. And we're on a quest to find Blob's hands in this episode and watch Steve eat weird stuff. We were supposed to be here at 8 a.m. 7:59, doing well. Even with the touching it happening. Poor Blob. Well, Blob got to be handless. Let me show you. Not only is Blob handless, I've realized that my Blob has like mustard all over his face. I don't know what to do about that. But these are our toys that we're bringing with us, so, rub it. All right, here's our menu option. Stevie, you getting a biscuit and gravy?
I think I might get like a sausage biscuit.
Pork tenderloin? David? Blob? Me want hands. Oh. Homeboy's hand doesn't fit. Steve, see if your hand will fit. No, let Blob use your hand. See if it fits. Try the peg hole. Just try it. Let's see. No. And we've just filled up with gas, and guess what? It's time for Steve scenario number 1. Are you excited? More in a minute. When you're at the gas station and there's 50% off table, one thing you're definitely not going to buy from that is condoms. What? All right, we moved from the side of the pilot because it was too busy. So Steve, we've got Steve's scenarios on the agenda. There are a variety of scenarios that will occur throughout this trip.
there is a predetermined stack of prizes.
Okay.
So far, does everything make sense?
Yes.
Predetermined stack of prizes. The prizes are tiered. So they rank from low value to high value. And in order to move up the chain, you have to complete a scenario.
Okay.
So you complete scenario 1, you get the lowest value prize.
All right.
When we get to scenario 2, you can then trade that prize if you complete it for the next one.
Let's see.
Unknown what the prize may be. Make sense?
Right. So it's like I win something, but I have an opportunity. I could use that to trade for something.
Yeah, kind of like let's make a deal.
Right.
Or you could just choose
Or I just
to
cash in.
You could stop completing scenarios and stay where you're at.
I know.
Yeah. So you have to decide right now: are you going to attempt scenario 1?
I'm going to scenario 1. Sure.
All right, he's going to attempt scenario 1. So David, come over here for me because we want to reveal this. Steve, turn your back. So Steve, there are 2 items that have been purchased from the pilot. 2 items.
Yeah.
You have to consume said items in 3 minutes.
All right.
That would be completing
So all the
scenario 1.
items that are
The 2 items that we're going to reveal, you have to complete them in 3 minutes, all the way in the belly.
Okay.
All right, let me show the camera the items. We've got this and this. So, in the comments below, do we think he'll complete it in 3 minutes? Yes or no? Let's find out. All right, Steve. Scenario 1. David is revealing the 2 items you must consume. What's that?
Oh.
Tell everyone at home, fans at home.
Guava nectar.
Guava nectar.
Concentrate.
Yeah. Jumix. And what's your other item?
Hot skinny crackling, which
You're excited about?
I'm actually okay with that, but this. You gotta chase it down with something.
Do you have a timer?
Yeah.
Or do you just want to count to
So I have to
180?
consume both of these.
Once he presses the clock, 3 minutes. You can go ahead and open everything, have things prepared. If you want to rest it on the curb there, sit down. Got the garbage can there. David does have napkins on his person. Or I think I put napkins in there.
This.
All right, timer seems to be ready. Did that happen while we were in the car?
Maybe, I don't know.
That's no good. All right, when you tell him to press it, he's pressing it.
Press it.
Oh. Remember, we just had breakfast, just within 30 minutes ago. Here we go. Oh, those are pungent. That's why I said we had to get out of the car. Ooh. Are they spicy at all? You can have a little nectar. Oh, how much time has elapsed? Well, it's only been 25 seconds. That can't be good. That cannot be a good combination. Ooh. Oh, they went back for seconds. 30 seconds about have elapsed, sir. How's it feeling? Give us a little shake. Yeah, that's right. Just tip the whole bag up. Oh, yeah. Our next stop is a comic store. I think Steve's gonna have that stank breath, though, when we get there. Uh-oh. Oh, Steve. How's that nectar? How's the combination of those 2 items?
Unusual.
Almost halfway there. Well, he's dominating this scenario here. All right. There he is. Going strong. Did one fall on the ground? Oh, there is one on the ground.
130.
Yeah, there you go. In the mouth. That's the way. You gotta get all the crumbs that are in the sack, too. I'm just enjoying the show, everybody. Yeah, nothing to see here. Oh, yeah. Would you attempt this for the lowest common denominator in the prize stack? What do we think the prize stack is going to be? 1 minute remaining, Steve. Oh, you've got the dust. That's the worst. Yeah. Man, it would stink to run out of time. Ooh. Touch yourself. How feeling?
45 seconds.
Oh, man.
Crunch time.
He was like halfway through at 30 seconds, and now it's just kicking him on the honey. I believe in you, Steve. Yeah. Tip it.
30 seconds.
Yep. I believe in you. Yes.
20 seconds.
Winner! All right, Steve. I'm going to get the price stack. Remember, you get the least valuable item in the price stack. We ain't playing around this time in the scenario. The price stack is an actual stack of money.
Oh my God.
So you get the least valuable in the stack of money.
The least valuable in the stack.
Yeah. Do you think it's unfortunate that $12 was given to me just like an hour ago? I think that's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
So, one moment. Well, originally that was all 20s, 50s, and 100s. But now I have 2 1s and a 10. So the $1 is the least valuable item. So you win $1.
I did that for $1.
Oh, package. But remember, when we get to scenario 2, you can trade that in for another prize in the prize stack.
Yep.
Or decline. I have a feeling I know what's going to happen, at least in scenario 2. How do you feel? Disappointed?
Yeah, and a little sick from all
Just
that.
tuck it in your drawers then. Just tuck it in there.
So that wraps it up, really, other than the last clip. Those are kind of my highlights of the first 50. Really, in this middle chunk, we get into COVID, right? So somewhere in the 70s through over 100, it's really the COVID time frame where there's just not much going on. I still had a weekly episode with whatever I was doing. I was focused on things, honestly, I should be more focused on than I am these days. But I still put out a video every week. There's just not a lot of super entertaining stuff because couldn't go anywhere, couldn't do anything. But episode 110 is The Purge, and that is the fire sale. And like I mentioned earlier in the video, it's actually the same time I've met Natalie for the first time. In fact, in some of these clips, she's just off camera. She's there. She saw Drew or David and Josh working on the heads and hands. Like, she witnessed some of these things. She walked into my life in the middle of this chaos that you're about to see, and we sold a lot. We sold a lot for cheap. We got delirious. I, again, am ever thankful. So Steve was a great big help getting everything down from the attic, which was a pain in the butt. That's a 2-person job. It is not a 1-person job. Thank you, Steve, for helping. And then David and Josh. Josh flew down, stayed with me for a week, helping me do this. David was sleeping literally on boxes of action figures, waking up after an hour's sleep to go to work to help me push through it. And we got a lot sold in a very short period of time. And it was very important, an important step in my life. And so here we go, episode 110, parts of The Purge. This is an episode you should go back and watch.
So, garage, and then it's just stuff. I mean, well, this is where we're at. Well, it's our first clip of the day.
Is it really?
They are, well, they're having a card table mezco war. Is it fun?
Like, you know, like when pizza places like have a battle of who can like put the fastest.
Yeah, it's this.
It's kind of what we're doing, but we're seeing who can do it as slow as possible.
Slow as possible, yes. TNB. Almost all the mezco are empty. In fact, almost everything is empty in here.
We still have all those.
It's quite a thing. But that's where we are tonight. Mezco, Mythic Legions. I don't know what else, but I'm not gonna film again for a while because I don't know what I've been filming, but we'd rather just do this and sell, and nips out, and look, it's Swole for Big No there when he's clutching.
Clutching it.
Woo!
Clenching them cheeks.
Well, we're about to start. I'm surrounded by stuff. There's stuff here, stuff here, stuff here, stuff everywhere is stuff. There's me. How's the fire sale going? I'll tell you about it later. It's a weird episode of Dub Life. I'm in a unicorn. It's 1 o'clock. We're still selling. Now it looks like this. Well,
It's 3:18. All the Mezco had sold at 11:30. We did 4 hours of fire sale.
I think we just redefined the term fire sale for the community.
Well, that's the 6-year kind of look back. I would love to make a really nice collage video of all kinds of moments. It's just a lot of work. And I just don't have the time to do it. But I want to do a little bit of a retrospective, a little bit of a look back on the anniversary, because life is so different now than it was then in those first 50 episodes. So there's so much content you can go back and watch on the channel. If you're interested in if you have a memory of a certain thing and you want to know what episode it is, I can try to remember or try to find it. Just let me know about that. Now, this episode, for what we're going to do, we're going to continue with, I want to show you the finished updated collection. I haven't finished it yet as I'm filming this. I've still got to open up the big vehicles. And I want to show you the updated shelves, but I got to get these vehicles open. And then there is a signing, a Funko signing, Plastic Empire signing that we're going to try to go to on Saturday. Kai does have a competition on Saturday. It's going to be very convoluted. We are going to see Venom on Sunday. Kai will have her boyfriend with her, so I don't know how much we'll film, but we'll have some fun. So here we go. Let's get on with this episode in the present day. No more look back. Dub life. So the anime shelves, I don't think I had finished. Got the One Piece right there. The My Hero, I think we did show you. There is Chainsaw Man, Seven Deadly Sins, a bunch. Frieren, Shield Hero, Slime. Got the Ultraman that you saw me pick up recently there. Jujutsu Kaisen and Kaiju and a few others. Bleach. Spy Family Gundam, Ranking of Kings, and then the Naruto shelf there, and the My Hero Academia with the Shigaraki. So those shelves are finished now. Looking good. And then over here, I think I showed you the final update here, but the Motu, the X-Men, the Joy Toy Warhammer. And then I've just got a couple things left to put in here. So the Vanguard is open. And we'll keep working on big vehicles in a moment. But I got these two. This is a Mezco Gambit with a Channing Tatum head sculpt from Old Boy that I ordered. Just came in yesterday. See how nice that is. And then this is a Mezco Krieg with an Ichigo. The Amazing's Cat Ichigo head sculpt, also from Old Boy. Just incredible work, and both of those I want to get in the display. Gambit in there with the Marvel, even though he doesn't completely match the Sentinel fighting armor stuff, I think he looks good. Ichigo in there by Odious, and with the kind of small figures, small companies stuff. I think that works out well. I like it. Just make sure nothing's gonna fall. Hooray! Now, got to work on these garages, and we'll be done. I am going to open those cards in this video, and there are the pops you see I was talking about that I hope to get signed. Ladies and gentlemen, I have missed the boat leaving these things in storage, just like with those. Let me tell you, I have had a lot of fun opening these things up today, especially that. That's incredible. That's potentially the best toy ever made. That Hiss tank is unbelievable. And look at all this is the stuff like the figures with the Hiss tank, and then like the other things they've made for the Hiss tank that match the color scheme. I don't think I'm going to do all that right now. I just want to see, can I get them parked in the garages down there? So I'm hoping Super 7 Turtle Van, NECA Turtle Van, Hiss tank, Vanguard. And I'm going to leave the fourth one open for the Mondo vinyl Ninja Turtles when they show up. So at least, because I know that's the next big thing I'm coming. I do have the HasLab G.I. Joe helicopter that does have a big flight stand. So maybe what I can do is like put away all the furniture that these Lord of the Rings figures had and get Elrond or Legolas and Aragorn and Arwen, and maybe I can get them on this shelf just standing and have the helicopter up there flying. I think that'll be what I'll try to do, and just put those pieces of furniture away. But eventually, probably what I will do, like I'll rotate things and whatever, but at some point I want to get all the G.I. Joe vehicles out for some sort of display. But for now, I just want to make sure they all fit. But I mean, this thing even has lights. Look at that. I'm not going to put any figures on them at the moment. It has so much going on. It's so cool. Vanguard's okay. It's just molded plastic. It's far inferior to the other four, but also was much cheaper. I mean, I think retail price is $179. I don't remember what the His Tank HasLab was. Maybe $300. He was expensive. $500 Super 7 Turtle Van, and he was like $230. I like the Super 7 Party Wagon a lot too. I like all the detail in there. You know, it's an item I never had as a kid. I actually like the NECA one as well. The NECA one is a little like it's harder to open up and stuff. It's much tighter. But it has details in there that are cool. But you can watch. There's plenty of people that have reviewed these items that you can watch. But there we go. Now, can we finally be done with this project and get them in the garage? Well, we did it, folks. We did it. Didn't we, buddy? We got them all opened. I even moved over the underground layer so all 3 turtle vans can be together. 5 big boy vehicles down there. That Thunder Tank definitely would not fit down there. The action figure garage. And Serpentor and Cobra Commander's throne. And then my big Super 7s. What do y'all think of this completely changed display? Huh? Let's see. So up here, Super 7 Turtles. On top hasn't changed. That's a different day's project. Different month's project. Super 7. Take out that detolf. And then down there. And then the Super 7 Party Wagon. Up here you've got non-NECA or Super 7 Turtles. You got Mezco, Fury Planet, Joy Toy. There's NECA Mirage up there. And you've got my rotating NECA display. That'll change out every month or so. Right now I've got the recent Archie and Comic-Con stuff. I got the Turtles of Grayskull there on display. Video game shelf with Storm, got Jada Mega Man, Figma, Metroid, and Zelda. NECA Turtle Van, Underground Layer Turtle Van. There's all 3 Turtle Vans. Then you've got the G.I. Joe rotating display, which right now is just Supreme Cobra Commander on Throne, Serpentor, and Once a Man, San Diego Comic-Con Cobra Commander by the His Tank. That bottom one, I'll probably rotate out. Sometimes I'll put the other vehicles there. Sometimes I'll put all the His Tank crew there. The His Tank will stay permanent. Then the Vanguard from Valaverse. Then on this shelf, we've got the Holiday rotating shelves, which right now has Universal Monsters from TMNT. And then Figura Obscura. And then we've got the small companies right there. Ramen, Savage Crucible, etc. And then here we've got my Marvel superheroes. Primarily Sentinel Fighting Armor, but I also have that Gambit and the 3-0 Hulkbuster. I'm very glad to have that done. It was a lot of work. A lot of work. But I think it turned out really good. Truly. I love the way it looks. It makes me happy. I'm glad I've got all those vehicles open. I mean, those are just sitting in the corner. I mean, some of them for like a year. His Tank about a year, I think. And now I can get them out, enjoy them, scooting them around on the ground, play, all that kind of stuff. And when friends come over, it'll be easy enough to get them out and play with them. Because that's one thing friends have asked about them, but they're in the box and we never open them. So you're not necessarily going to open them up to play. But now they're open and they can be played with. So very excited about that. Very pleased with the effort. Finally, the Great Collection Rearrange is over for now, for this year. Will it happen again next year? Probably so. I don't know how I can do anything different, but there it is. Oh, and the Joy Toy I showed you, that'll rotate. Right now, the miscellaneous anime probably won't rotate. Because really all we buy regularly is Naruto. The others are kind of hit and miss. But that's where we are. On to the rest of Dub Life. With signatures, Venom, and everything else. I did have a pickup arrive. It's this. Kevin Eastman. Garbage Man, New York Comic Con. I also need to find a place to put that. Certainly an interesting action figure to exist. Was he in the movie? Comes with that. His sketch pad and these tiny pencils. Can you see the little gray things? And the garbage cover. I mean, he was going right in the tub, but I guess I'm glad I have him. I don't know. And remember, as you're watching this, if you're watching it the day it comes out, November 3rd, we are on the way to Legion's Con in 2 days. Kim and I are leaving on the 5th. So come see us at Legion's Con. Be prepared for lots of Legion's Con content. There'll be some toy hunts and such as well. But Legion's Con coming up in 1 week from today. If you're watching it November 3rd, it's 9th and 10th. Plus you get G-Con intern, lots of stuff. Come see us at Legion's Con. It's the next day. It's been a busy day. It's the end of the work day. We actually took a little time, got a massage today. That was nice. We voted. In Georgia, you can vote early, so we went and voted. And had lunch at the Chicken Salad Chick. So I took Natalie to have some relaxation. My stickers for Legion's Con came in. So if you're going to be at Legion's Con, come get a Squeeze It sticker. You have to try to earn it. Not just going to be handed out just to anybody. I actually got a bunch of these. I got 3 bags. I'll probably bring 1 bag with me to Legion's Con. Maybe 2 bags. And save 1 bag for here. But I want to have them for future conventions. Retro Toy Con, Toylanta especially. Those kinds of things. So maybe I'll just, I don't know how many I'll bring with me. We'll see. But you can try to earn one at Legion's Con for your Legion's Con ribbon. But what we're going to do right now, I'm sitting at the table because we're going to open these cards. We're going to have a card break. Card break. Which I'm not sure I've really ever done on the channel. I don't believe. Have I? Can I get this plastic off with my fingernail? Let's see. So we have the 2024 score football cards. The goal is Ravens. A Nate Wiggins rookie especially would be tremendous out of that score 2024 box. I just kind of spur of the moment bought this Panini Contenders box. It doesn't really, like, it on the Reddit, it doesn't look like people love this set, but what the heck. I felt like opening some cards, so we're going to open some cards and see how we do. I won't even know how we do. I guess the way I view it, I've got several friends like Steve's son, Drew's son, who probably would be into like excess football cards. So I'll keep the Ravens stuff. I will, Zay Flowers. I'd like to get a Zay Flowers. I'll keep the Ravens stuff. I will keep any of the big hits, and then I'll just give to some of the kids. Yep. So we will start with the 2023 Panini Contenders. Panini Contenders find 1 autograph or memorabilia card per box on average. The on average is poopy. Find 7 inserts or parallels per box on average. Look for ultra rare inserts including license to dominate, crown jewels, and more. Let's see what this says. 2024 Score Football features a 400 card set including 300 base and 100 rookies. Look for these randomly inserted cards: base green extraterrestrial, base lava stars, ellipse, circular. I mean, there's a lot. On average, non-base cards are included approximately 4 in every pack. Well, that's a decent hit rate. I still think I'll do that second. Even though it feels like these could be better hits than the others. All right. So this has 1, 2, what is that, sticker? Oh, that's like this security thing probably. 3, it's just 5. 5 packs per box, 8 cards per pack. It's not the greatest amount of cards in the world. I have no idea where hits are. I'm just going to show them to you as I have them open. Which side is the front? That's the front. What is that? Season ticket, Jonathan Taylor. I think all of these are season tickets. Season ticket, CeeDee Lamb. I mean, those are two good players. Season ticket, Mac Jones. Is he on a team these days? Season ticket, Josh. I mean, these are good players. The cards are kind of cool. Season ticket, Travis Kelce. Season ticket, Chris Godwin just got hurt in the Ravens game the other day. That's a bad injury. So I guess this is some sort of chase. Season ticket, Jamal Williams, but it's like red instead of the chrome. And then Panini Contenders draft class, round 3, pick 37, Trey Tucker. I don't know which ones I'm supposed to put in the sleeves. I have no idea. I mean, I guess I can just put them all. How many of these sleeves do I have? I have a lot. Let's see. Trey Tucker, that looks like a rookie. I'll put him in the sleeve for now. I mean, is the Travis Kelce base card of this worth $1 or $2? I have no idea. Probably not. This is just for the fun of opening it for me, and then I'll give the rest away to the little ones. I'll just make sure I'm not giving them something that's worth a whole bunch of money. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? All right. Next one. Maybe we'll have something good. How's everybody today? It's Friday for us, but no game tonight. But there's competition tomorrow. And but also I'm going to try to go to get the signature. Matthew Stafford. Kyler Murray. Come on, no Raven. Michael Pittman Jr. TJ Watt. I mean, they probably only make cards of the really good players. Mike Gesicki, because this is a lot of good players. Stephon Diggs. Here comes something. Bryce Young, rookie Stallions. Panini Contenders football with a horse. Bryce Young has not been very good, and that might be decent. Draft class contenders, Joe Burrow. 2020 NFL draft, round 1, pick 1. If any of you know football cards, any of these any good? No idea. I mean, I am actually having fun opening them. And I'll have fun looking through these when I'm not just showing you them for the camera. So I guess you kind of get something that's like this Stallions. And then just something else in every pack. Season tickets. I don't know. Is this a good? Maybe this is why people didn't like this. I don't know. Bryce Young was the #1 pick. So when they made this, that probably would have been a nice hit. All right. Devontae Adams just traded. Mike Evans. Aaron Jones. Why are they all upside down? DeAndre Swift. Justin Fields. Cooper Kupp. This would be a great fantasy team. James Conner. And then Devin Witherspoon and Deonte Banks, like sitting here together. Were they on the same team? This pair of Big Ten cornerbacks who, blah, blah, blah. That's probably not very good. What am I supposed to get? 1 autograph or memorabilia card on average per box. Well, I've only got 2 packs left. I'm not feeling great about what's happening here. Although I don't feel like I've got any repeats. That's nice. Wonder how many cards are in the set in total. Maybe that's because they're just setting me up for the Zay Flowers autograph or memorabilia card. That'd be nice. Or Lamar. All right. Von Miller, Jimmy Garoppolo, DeAndre Hopkins, Christian Watson, Devonta Smith. Again, a good fantasy team. Jamar Chase. Oh, here we go. Rookie ticket, Jaden Reed. So this is a rookie, and it has a piece of the jersey. So I guess that's my hit for the box. It's not the greatest. Jaden Reed, rookie card. I mean, it's a rookie with a thing. And, oh, that's a cool card. Draft class contenders, 1989 NFL draft round 1, pick 5, Deion Sanders. I feel like this one with the jersey, maybe I'll put that in a top loader. I don't know. How do you know what to put in a top loader versus what to put into this? I guess that's arbitrary based on how much you think, how much value matters to you. I don't know. I may look one or two of these cards up off camera to see. I'm sure you're riveted by this, but you know, 6-year anniversary and open some cards. Kaya is at practice, and this card is thick. It's hard to get it in the thing. I won't be able to get it in the thing actually. Now it's got some work. W is at home. Last pack. Still, I don't think a repeat though, which is a win, especially if I'm giving them away. Little kid get to see a bunch of different football players. Probably like that. All right, last pack here. See what we got. Hassan Reddick, Joe Burrow in the white. I like the white Bengals helmet. I like that. Jalen Waddle, Desmond Ridder, Shaquille Leonard, Brock Purdy, Dak Prescott. Oh, that's a good one. Draft class contenders rookie card, Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs is good. So that's decent. Will any of these be of value? So I'm going to look up a few of these, see if any of them were worth anything. One moment. Not great. I didn't get one single Raven, I'm realizing. Not one, right? Not a single. Bunch of unique cards. Some of those rookie cards are like $4 or $5. Going with a jersey, like $6. I mean, nothing. I mean, if you sold them all, you might make a little bit of money back, maybe, but not great use, $25. All right, Score Football. I think these are going to look like old school cards. Now, these are a lot more cards, so we'll go faster through this. Panini also makes Score 22 cards per pack, 6 packs per box. So that is 3 times as many cards. That's a lot more. So we'll fly through these. We are looking for rookie signatures in green, and who knows, all kind of random stuff. So I'm guessing that this is a maybe more mass market, kid-friendly, more cards, a little more fun to open up. I'm just going to quickly go through them. Oh, Aaron Rodgers on the Jets. Lawrence Taylor. And they look like old school football cards. LT. I don't know why some of them. It's like Keyshawn Johnson. It has old school players. Still not doing good with the Ravens situation here. Grant Delpit. Man, it has old school players, so I don't know who's new and who's not new. Oh, here's a green card. What's this? Braden Fisk. I don't know who that dude is. For the Rams. Jalen Harrell, rookie card. Troy Franklin, rookie card. Dylan Johnson. Rookie. Oh, Brock Bowers, rookie. That's a good one. That's a good one. Kalen Carson, rookie. Darius Robinson, rookie. Celebration with Geno Stone. League leaders. Tyreek Hill. Potential. Jared Verse, that's a rookie card. Josh Allen. And then whatever Kid Reporter is. You could, I don't know. You could be the next Kid Reporter. All right, so I got to figure out how I'm going to separate these things as I'm going through it. Those weird things, rookies. A green rookie I'll treat differently. And then these kind of weird ones. I'm happy with the Brock Bowers, though. Not that I'm the biggest University of Georgia fan in the world, but I think he's gonna have quite a pro career. So I think that's a good one. I'm just going to open one more on camera. I won't move ahead because I know you don't care about this, but I'm having fun. All right, Brock Bowers, you go there. There's a lot more cards. It's a little more enjoyable. Still no Raven. 60 cards in. Not a single Ravens card. Not a single one. But a Lawrence Taylor card and a Keyshawn Johnson. Xavier McKinney, Cameron Hayward. Joe Burrow. Got that a few times. Various Joe Burrows. Bijan Robinson. Oh, there's my first Raven. Ed Reed. Throwback player. Hey, I love Ed Reed. Aaron Donald, he's retired. That's interesting how they have all these players don't. Kellen Winslow, like senior? Like the dad? Daniel Hunter. All right. Malik Washington, rookie. Kool-Aid McKinstry, rookie. Tavion Sanders, rookie. Roma Dunze, rookie. That's probably a decent one. All right, here's a green one, but he's not a rookie this year. Jordan Addison. But he's not a rookie this year. Kayvon Thibodeau, Bo Nix, Potential. That's his rookie card. I might put that on a thing. Green. Roma Dunze, another rookie like this. So 2 different Roma Dunze rookies. All right, I will turn it back on when I find something interesting for you. Definitely not the best use of $50. These are all things I already had. I got 4 Ravens and all of these cards. TJ Tampa, rookie. No Nate Wiggins, rookie. But I did get a TJ Tampa. Roquan, Kyle Hamilton, and Ed Reed. I need to put a thing on that TJ Tampa. I guess my big hit was this Randy Moss. Kind of goldy refractor. It is numbered 14 or 11 of 630. Those are my green ones. There's these various league leader sack attack. I mean, that's a bunch of rookies. And then these are like my kind of higher end rookies, I guess. Malik Neighbors, he's been very good so far this year. I don't know who Jared Verse is, but he's on that potential, so I stuck it in a sleeve. I don't know who he is either. Drake May could be good. Brian Thomas Jr. has had a great year so far. Bo Nix, who knows? They've started out okay. And then a couple Rome, Adunze. I guess he's green like the Malik Neighbors is. And then Brock Bowers and a whole bunch of other rookies. So, not the best use of money. Just buy singles. Just buy singles. On to the next thing. What's the next day? There's Pochita right there. We're meeting Pochita. Voice of Pochita. Natalie's with me. We have our Sacco Pops. Drop Kaya off for her competition, which we will be back over to in a while, a few hours. Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
For Pochita? Is that who you're most excited for? Or Grand Zeno?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Yes, it is. Wow. Good thing we have a fast pass because this place is huge and the line's already out here. We have to do a little bit of shopping before we leave. Maybe just a little bit. Just a little bit. One down. Look at that. That's lovely. Waiting for Chainsaw Man, but I can show you some action figures while we're sitting here. They're interesting. So we're not going to have time to do too much showing around the store. There's all the pops. You probably can't see many of them. They do have some New York Comic Con stuff I'd like to look at, but I don't know if we're going to have time. I was thinking about which one. And now this one. That was great. Hooray.
I mean, it's got to be flattering in a sense.
Oh, yeah. We're back home, Mr. Rufus.
Rufus.
Yeah?
Yeah. Rufus.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
I actually went and watched Kaya's preliminary competition and came back home. I don't think I showed you this one. I want you to live a normal life and die a normal death. You'll live out the dream I never could. That is Dingy to Pochita. And then we had the Pochita quote. This time I'll give you my heart in exchange. Show me your dreams. So sweet. Power. Chainsaw Man. His signature is so cool. He drew a little doodle. And all of them, they were very great to me. Very great to me. And he was at like the Chris Sabat level of, he spent a lot of time with you. He genuinely cared that you were there and showed a lot of interest.
Showed interest in you too.
Yes.
And he really
You liked your shirt, Chainsaw Man shirt?
he really cared about the
character too, like the actual
He did.
story and development of the character.
Yeah, if you're familiar with Chainsaw Man, it's kind of silly and over the top as it is. It also has a lot of emotional depth, and it sounds like he connects a lot with Denji and things he's been through in his life that he shared. It's a really good experience. Plastic Empire always does those really good. What I will say is that we had the Fast Pass. They sell 20 of those, and it took almost 2 hours with the Fast Pass. And that has nothing to do with Plastic Empire. That's how much time they each took with people, which was nice. I mean, it can be frustrating, too, like if you're at the back of that line. And it caused our timing to get a little messed up, but it worked out. And we just had to go watch the competition in Chainsaw Man and Halloween T-shirts.
Maybe got a few looks.
A few looks, yeah. I know that you probably think we're always in nerdy stuff. Actually, most of the time we're not. We're in like regular clothes. And when we go to Kaya's stuff, we're in like team stuff. Not this particular time, though. But so we are going to spend some time with the dog. Right now, we're in a gap to see if her team makes into the finals. And we'll go back up there and hang out and see them and see her boyfriend perform and all that stuff. And tomorrow we're going to see Venom. Are you excited for Venom?
I am.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Venom horse.
That will be interesting.
It will be interesting. I'm excited for a nap. I'd like to have that. The next day, Natalie is making a huge box.
I am.
Because we are going to send this diorama, the Monster Force from Action Figures sold separately, to our buddy, The Amazing. Because he will use it much more than we will. And that way it gets good exposure, gets in his videos. So we gotta... I was going to bring it when I go to New Jersey in a week, but I would run out of room. So we're going to ship it in these 2 huge boxes. Kai has a gentleman suitor over to the house.
Ew.
Oh, hey. And they're having
They're calling you gentleman suitor.
Gentleman suitor. Do you want an anonymous name on the side?
Can I get it? Anonymous, please. Code
yeah,
name.
what is it?
Your name is Benjamin Barley.
Really?
Huh.
Yes. All right.
Benjamin Barley. Alrighty. Well, here we go. We're going to go see Venom. I'm not sure I'm in on Benjamin Barley. You can call him Benjamin Barley. I'm going to call him Intern Dub because he has to prove he can earn his keep. Look at this. Mommy's going to get it all in one box. Even without Intern Dub's help. Look at this. That's a perfect fit. I wish it would have let me buy one of these boxes and not 5. These boxes were $20 each. But hey, now we got 5 really nice boxes for something. That's perfect. Look at you. Champion. Bye-bye, Dio. Have a good trip. And Natalie did successfully get that whole thing packed up. I should have filmed it once you had it packed up. All in one. It's a huge box. 30 by 30 by 20. We have a company called Uline in Georgia. I don't know if that's everywhere or not. It's like a commercial, really. Logistics company, and you can buy all kind of packing materials and all kinds of stuff, really. It's where during my fire sale that we actually talked about earlier in this video, I bought pallets of various boxes and bubble wrap and stuff from them during that fire sale, and they usually just deliver it on truck, like you have to get it freight shipped to you. But in this case, we actually have a warehouse within 30 minutes. But those you had to buy in bundles of 5. At 5, it was like $18 each. Bundles of 10 brought it down to like $12 each. But I don't need 10 of those boxes. I thought I would need 2, maybe 3 if we needed to cut one up. But Natalie's great at the Lego game. She got it all fit in one. Now, I'm very thankful to Robert. Action Figures sold separately. Robert is who made that diorama, and I have a lot of his diorama stuff. And I'm grateful that I've had that and got to use it the way I have. It's just too big. It doesn't lay flat, like you can't take it apart. And so there's not a way for it to lay flat and like store in the garage. So I've just been moving it around the house. Whenever I'd use it to take pictures, to play with, whatever, I'd move around the house. And I wasn't giving it the love it deserves. It's a tremendous dio. And so I'm just gonna send it to The Amazing. He'll get to use it in reviews and photos and videos and all the stuff that he does, and bring a lot more attention to Robert's work, and he'll enjoy it more because he'll use it all the time, and he's excited for it. So we're making a little trade. He's going to trade me some some Dio stuff that might lay flat, a little easier for me to use. I'll go to him. I was just gonna bring it to him when I go to Legions Con in a week, but like how, which that's next video, should be the beginning of Legions Con stuff. There's no way that I was gonna get that in the car, and I have 3 boxes I gotta bring to Ron Century, Mad Collector, and our luggage. There's just no way. Plus I would have, I mean, Darius lives in New York City on the island, so I would have had to drive onto the island out of New Jersey. It would have made for challenge. So if you're wondering, it's not cheap. I mean, you're gonna spend a lot of money to ship a box like that. Pirate ship, so the UPS price was gonna be like $170. On Pirate ship it was like $89, something like that. But like a portion of that, like $18, is for handling because it's so big and cumbersome. But hey, got it shipped. I'm very thankful to Natalie. I'm glad The Amazing will get it, hopefully, and then soon you'll be watching some videos that he does, or some pictures that he uses it for, and on we go. So we did that. Now the kids are hanging out. Kaya was opening up some Nendoroids, showing Cole some of her collection, but we're gonna go see Venom here real soon. Intern, let loose with the noise that a humpback whale makes. What's a humpback whale say? You go. You go. You go. You go. You must want to walk to Venom. You go.
Just do that.
How do you make that sound?
Just
Try. Look, even Rufus is watching you.
Yeah.
How do you make that sound?
Just get a really like disgruntled moose.
Oh, there you go.
Or the way your stomach sounds when you eat cheese.
I just can't breathe.
Rufus, you make the
I just
noise.
start dying.
He's like, I was taking a nap. Why this? I was taking a nap.
Intern, make the noise.
Make the noise.
Ooh.
Just figure it out.
Ooh.
How do you make your vocal?
We moved ahead to the IMAX. Kai, are you going to do the AMC Theaters voice and the Venom voice this time?
I don't really know how to do the Venom voice. It's really like low in the
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, something like that, yeah. There's a little Carnage cup and a little Venom popcorn bucket. Are you excited for that?
Yes.
Yes. I have to teach you. In the Venom voice. Oh no, it's not gonna come on. Oh, we've been robbed. Oh no.
At AMC Theaters,
The movie's over. Did you enjoy it?
I did. I cried. I laughed. It was good.
It was good. I mean, if you didn't like the other Venom movies, you're not gonna like this movie. If you liked them, you will like them.
Yeah, that's pretty much
And
it.
I mean, it's cheesy and silly. And if they hadn't got Tom Hardy originally, because it's entirely his performance, both as Eddie and Venom,
Yes.
that make him so good. Well, I like them. I actually like him quite a bit. He's outstanding.
He does really, really, really well.
And it is. It's got a big heart actually in this movie. I don't know where they're walking.
A couple of Ted Lasso.
How far do you think they'll walk in the wrong direction? Quite a distance, probably. I mean, he's usually a little more observant than her, but I guess we'll find out. Yeah, it's got some of our friends from. No, let's just see what happens. Some of our friends from Ted Lasso are in it. That's enjoyable.
That was really cool.
I mean, they're walking now with speed to the wrong vehicle, but you should go see it. You should go see it. Natalie decided to cook. I don't know. They would have ended up in Tennessee.
Yep.
Should go see it. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed the look back at 6 years. Whatever else we did. Signatures, everything else. We're going to go hang out. Next week, Legions Con.
Squeeze it.
I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks. Squeeze it.